Hey guys, it's Felix. Welcome back. In this video, I'm gonna review 7-star Flammie. Is she good? She's kind of like a mix between a support and also a jumper, but she's mainly jumper because her jumping ability really deals a lot of damage if you gear her properly, guys. Okay, but her support skills are also really good. Let's find out. If you equip her TM, you can gain 50% attack power, plus 50% TDH damage, and also every turn you can gain limit break. Probably about 2 crystals. And if you combine this passive with all her 6-star passives, okay, you can gain a total of 150% TDH damage when you're double handing, okay, plus 75% killers to beast, spirit, and undead, and also at the same time plus 40% resist to holy and wind element. Really good passive, guys. Next up is her another one of 7-star passive skill. Basically give her blind and petrify immunity, and every turn she casts herself plus 10% to physical and magic damage reduction, okay, and also when she's not equipping any weapon you can gain plus 10% attack power, but I think it's pretty negligible, I believe. Last but not least is her level 120 passive. Basically gives her HP and MP plus 20% and also plus 50 MP every turn to herself. Pretty good, right? Let's move on to her active ability here. So this one is basically damage AoE and also feels as per gotch. And this one is AoE heal to the whole entire party and self-imbue holy element to her attacks for 3 turns. This one is actually a single target, 300% damage modifier to the enemy, and also self-imbue wind elemental to her attacks. This one is her passive skill, support, 60% buff to attack and defense, and also 20% physical damage reduction for 3 turns, and fill your Aspergotch up too. The same goes for this one, but this one will buff your magic and spirit by 60%. Also 20% magic damage reduction for 3 turns, and fill your Aspergotch up. And this one is her jumping ability here, pretty strong, okay? It basically breaks the enemy's attack by 50% and also give her time jump 1 turn, 550% damage modifier. Next up is the same thing, 550% damage modifier 1 turn time jump, but instead of breaking the attack, it will break the magic by 50%. Next up is a buffing skill, okay? It will basically buff the whole entire party with wind and also holy elemental resistance by 70% and also fill the Aspergotch up. Next up is her cooldown skills. Okay. So you can use this once every 5 turns and you can use this from turn 1 onwards. Basically gives the whole entire party 150% attack and defense buff, and also at the same time wind resistance plus 70%, and also imbue herself with wind elemental to her attacks. Another one of her support skill. This one is her magic and also spirit version though, and basically buffs 150%, okay, and also buff the holy elemental resistance by 70% to the whole entire party. Self-imbue holy element to her attacks for 3 turns. And this one is the strongest jumping skill, but it's a cooldown skill, unfortunately. You can use this once every 4 turns, right? And you can only use this from turn 4 onwards. That's a weakness. Basically, imperil the whole entire enemy of wind and holy resistance by 100%. Okay, and also give her 1 turn time jump. It's the strongest 750% damage modifier. Really strong. Okay, guys. So if you want to use that optimally, you would want to use the self-imbue element to herself, either wind or holy, and then use that skill on the 4th turn, and you're gonna deal so much damage. Okay guys, I think, and last but not least, level 110 skill is AoE, pretty weak. I don't know, 200% plus damage modifier, so it's pretty weak. So this one is pretty negligible, I believe. Okay guys, so I equip her with TDH damage, okay, and also jumping equipment here. We got Arania's spear, double hand, high damage variance, and also plus 100% to your jump damage. And also Magnolia's TMR to boost the jump damage further. And we got Wind versus TMR times 2, right? For the jump damage, and also 1 cost TMR, Man Eater Materia, because I want to test her out in the training dummy for the damage. And also guys, she is not potted yet, 0 pots, I just got her, so yeah. And also I forgot to mention her limit break. Her limit break is also really good. At level 30 max, 54% damage reduction AoE, and also elemental resistance to the following elements. Really good for 3 turns. Okay, the damage reductions only last for 1 turn though. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna take you guys to the training dummy and also one trial, maybe a dragon trial, to find out her damage potential. See you guys there. Okay, so here we are in the training dummy. Let's test our weaker jumping skill first, alright guys? So we need some turns to set this up in order to see the maximum damage potential. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna cut some videos. Let's begin with the weaker version first. This is the weaker version, guys. So in peril here, water, right? And I'm gonna buff the whole entire party stats. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna jump this turn. So this is basically, there are 2 jumping skills there, the weaker version, not the cooldown skill. Both are the same modifier, but breaks different stats of the enemy, like attack and also magic. So that's the only difference right there. Let's see damage, guys. 1, 2, 3, go! So wait until 10, time it. Boom! 220 million. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad, guys. That's not too bad. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna abandon now. And try out the strongest version. Different setup, guys. Slightly longer, because the stronger version you can only use it from turn 4 onwards, right? So yeah, the first few turns we're not gonna do anything right here. Probably gonna imbue some elements at the 3rd turn, right? Just get her some limit break here. Okay. And then Flammie will imbue with the... I say I'm gonna imbue with probably this one. This one will imbue the element to wind element to her attacks, right? And also buff the whole stats by 150%. That's really strong. Really good. Okay, guys. So we don't need to like imbue anything. That's the beauty of her cooldown skill right there, because it also imperils. So this is a jumping skill. Okay, it will imperil wind and also hold resistance by 100% before you jump. So you don't need any imperils or stuff like that. You only need Flammie to be existence there. Okay, guys. And you also don't need a buffer, to be honest. Okay, so let's find out the next turn. Let's go. Right, as you guys can see, more damage. Because there's a 365 million damage. That's not too bad. It's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good, guys. Okay. And I'll see you guys in the fight here. We're gonna face the Moose Trial because it's a beast, right? We can see the damage. Yeah, I'll see you guys there. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, go! $220 million damage, guys. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'll see you guys in the next video. As we share Felix, peace out.